Today's show and tell comes from Phil, who sends just a single photo of the Kumari Ghar in Nepal, Kathmandu. And I had to do some research surrounding it. I'll show you the photo in just a moment, but let me tell you what Phil wrote about it. Phil had written that the Kumari Diva looked out from the balcony shortly after the photo, and we were given strict instructions not to photograph her, and Phil was wondering about opinions on the practice from me. So I had never heard of this before. Maybe some of you have. Allow me to bring it up on screen. I didn't exactly know at first what Phil was asking about. Is it on screen yet? Where is it? There it is. Let me zoom in for you. It's a beautiful photograph. But apparently the Kumari Ghar is where a young girl lives, the Kumari Devi, and she's regarded as a form of the divine, a feminine divine, Devi, and she lives here until she turns 13 or so, and then a new Kumari Devi is chosen. And so while she lives here, she is treated like the divine feminine, and I don't exactly know what that entails for her. I only had a few minutes to prepare after I saw this, but I imagine it sounds like it could be very controversial, and I can only hope that she's, really taken care of respectfully, and it's a consensual thing. But I would be certainly open to understanding more about the Kumari Devi. But what a beautiful building, at the very least. You can see all of the art at such an impeccable scale. Here we see some multi-headed form of the divine. Dear U, you share your Nepali and you can confirm. Well, if you have any insights about this, I'd be very interested in learning more. What does that say? It says Shri Pancha. I can't read the next word. Bhat or Bhad or Bud. Bhagavat. Shri is an honorific. Pancha means 5, and Bhagavat means divine. So this means probably the 5th something of the divine. But I do appreciate honoring the divine feminine. Welcome, dear Rex Ann. You've never heard of this, dear Sky Guardian? Yeah, me neither. But yeah, I'm still honoring the building. There's a lot to look at, and this is just a single photograph. I'm sure we could be spending a while here. So Phil had written that she had poked her head out the window, but no one's allowed to photograph her. So this was just moments before. She's probably somewhere up there. DVG, you were sharing about how Sadhguru has spoken of humans nowadays being treated as the divine. A lot of them are usually Devis, but you think some are Devas. You don't know if you're right about that part, though. Well, I think I understand that. Yeah. Devi, Deva being divine masculine, divine feminine. Sadhguru makes a big deal about looking up to the divine as a possibility within yourself, which I think is really beautiful. Since if we put people on a pedestal as something higher than us, even if they are divine, then how can we hold accountability for us not being at a level which is certainly possible for them, if that makes sense? so many different ways of understanding the divine across the world. Anyway, I would like to move on though, but thank you very much. I wish I had more opinions about Kumari Devi, but given that this is the first time myself hearing about such a practice, I think it would be unfit for me to give an opinion until I was more learned. But thank you, dear Phil, for sharing such a beautiful photo and engaging me in an interesting and new concept. Thank you, everyone, for exploring it with me. And if you ever want to share something of your own, do check out the show and tell submission form in the link tree in the bio. And I'd love to hold space here for what you have to share.